6 is we're going to be estimating angle measures. Okay, so sometimes you're not going to always have a protractor with you. Oh, wait a minute, let me see what that measurement is. Oh, I got one in my pocket. You know, you're not going to do that. So you need to kind of know, how do I estimate about what this angle measure is? Okay? Thank you. Okay, so what I need you to do is when you are estimating, what I want you to imagine in your head is a clock. Okay? And you're used to seeing clocks, so you can pretty much determine kind of by looking at that. Now, if from 12 and I go all the way around back to 12, what degrees is that?
360.
360. Yeah. And if I have 12 different sections, how much is each number broken up into?
12.
Tell me.
12.
Whoops, I didn't quite get that all right. Okay. 30. Very good. Excellent job, Keegan. So if the entire wheel or entire clock is 360 degrees all the way around, and I have 12 different sections, is that what you did, Keegan? Very good. Then I get 30 as my answer. So this is 30 degrees, 30 degrees, 30 degrees, 30 degrees, and so forth. Okay? So if you saw a measurement that was about like that, then you would kind of see in your head, well, it's more than 90 degrees. It's a little bit more, okay? And so you can kind of determine by looking at a clock. Everybody got it? Okay, so for our very first, well, let me show you one more thing, okay? So if every tick, okay, every tick is going to be how many?
30.
How many ticks are there?
60.
60. And we have 360.
60 divided by 360.
360 divided by 60.
Yeah.
Which is?
0. 1.
No.
Wait. 60.
Very good. 6 degrees. Excellent job. Okay? So each 1 minute tick is 6 degrees. 6 degrees, 6 degrees, 6 degrees, and 6 degrees. Okay? And then 6 times 5 of them equals 30. Okay? So each tick is 6 degrees. Every more tick you go is 6 more degrees every time. Okay? Good job figuring that out. Good job, guys. All right. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to try to figure out how much this angle is. Whoops, that was pretty ugly. Right here.
That was pretty ugly.
Man. Okay? That angle right there. Now, the very first thing I would recommend doing is whenever you see this, go on and draw a 90-degree angle. That in itself kind of puts things in perspective to me. Okay? Now, another good thing to do is, what is half of 90?
45.
Okay? So let's draw a halfway mark. Okay? So we know from here to here is 45. So, approximately, what is this to this? Somebody just guess.
Maybe like 30 degrees.
Maybe like 40?
I'd say 30. 40.
30?
35.
Okay? Let's put this same measurement on here. I'm going to just try my best.
Do you have to have a for sure answer, or do you just kind of... It's an estimate.
Okay.
Guess at it.
Well, you know, it's an estimate.
It's 30 degrees.
It's about 30 degrees. Very good.
Yay.
Okay? Very good.
That's cool.
You could say 35, something like that, okay? But it's about 30, okay? Based on that, yes.
Like after you draw the angle for a signal, wouldn't you just like draw like a circle, like if it was a clock?
You could. You could. That's a very good idea. You could actually then draw yourself a clock and then put 3 and 9 and 6.
Oh, that'd be
12. Okay? And then you could put a 1, 2, whoops. You kind of want to keep them all even though. 1, 2. Okay? And so then you could really figure it out. Okay? Everybody got it?
So,
all right. So,
like for an answer on there.
I don't know. They would just put an estimate of what it was. Okay? I think they tell you to estimate, certain things, And so you just do your best on that. Just try to estimate. Okay. Now, everybody look at the clock on lesson 96 on 657. Okay. Now, everybody, this actually measurement is put onto the clock. So how much degrees is it? We know that from 12 to 1, that's 30 degrees.
48 degrees.
Okay, very good, 48. So we knew from 12 to 1, or let me do it y'all's way, 12 to 1 is 30 degrees. And then we went 1, 2, 3 more ticks. Plus 6 would be 36. Plus 6 more would be 42. Plus 6 more would be 48. Okay? So every small tick is worth 6. And when you go to 12 to 1, 1 to 2, it's 30. Okay, now, let's look at example 1. It says estimate the measure of angle BOC in the figure below. Does everybody see angle BOC?
Yes. Can we shave off a couple problems from the lesson practice? It goes to M.
I know.
What?
You'll be okay. BOC. Everybody see that? Estimate the measure of BOC in the figure below. Okay? So, in your own head, do this. Okay? Draw your 90 degrees or your 45 and so forth. Now, C to O, you're going to kind of have to make that your straight line. Even though it is tilted to the side, pretend like it's not so that you can kind of see what to do.
I got it.
Okay? Whoops. Don't answer yet. I want to make sure everybody gets it done. Okay. Everybody see COB? I rhymed. Okay, sorry. Ready? COB. All right. What I did is I made this my first part of my right angle and this my second part.
Whoa.
Does everybody see how that makes a right angle?
Yes.
Okay, so, all right, 45 degrees would be about here.
30.
So it's at least 45 degrees, right?
Oh, no,
Okay.
75.
75?
Oh my gosh, I
Ish.
I thought maybe,
Okay.
I said maybe about like 80. I was thinking like
No,
78. I got
Okay.
360.
You got 360? I was going to say, man, we got some work to do. Okay, so everybody thinks about, it's not yet 90, yet it's not 45, it's somewhere in between 45 and 90. So about 75, okay?
about 77.
What's in between 45 and 90?
77.
A lot of numbers.
Number.
63.
80.
Okay. From 45 to 90, how much degrees is in between that?
45.
Okay. So if you break that in half, what would it be? About 22?
22.5.
Okay. So the middle of that, you could say would be 20 something.
60.
So 45 plus 22
25.
is 45, 55, 65, 66, 67. So this is about 67. So we can say 70 to 75. Something like that.
7.5.
No, I checked.
So let's not do that. We're not going to get that close, okay? Now, I'm actually going to measure it with my protractor. Okay? COV. Now, where do I put this hole, Antonella? Okay, very good.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I need everybody to pay attention, please. Thank you. Okay? The CO, which one am I doing? COB. So everybody see my B right here? This is the 90-degree angle that I just made up, okay? So here's my B, COB, okay? Does everybody know that I have to take this and line it up?
So what is it?
Everybody get that?
We've always done that.
Okay? I do not line it up like this because this is not the line I'm measuring. I'm lining up this B and this C. C-O-B.
So where's the O?
The O goes where the dot is, and the B is where my line is. Okay? So what degrees is COB?
What is it? I can't see.
It is about
About 70.
It says 78.
Yeah. That's what I got.
I was
Okay.
close.
I
was closer than 78.
I said 77.
If you think about it, I was closer than
I got 78.
All right, that is the first part of that lesson. We have to continue on because we only have like 5 more minutes.
How many parts is there?
Okay, this next part is the is about the distributive property. Okay? Now, on the distributive property, this is what this is. Take really good notes on this. Okay, now, I'm going to put some numbers in this and I'm going to show you what I mean. Okay? Let's do 5 and then 2 plus 3. Okay, C is a 3, B is a 2, and A is a 5. Okay? Now, originally, how would you answer this question?
I would do it in the parentheses first.
Okay, 3 plus 2 is 5, and then 5 times 5 is 25. Okay. The new way they're wanting us to learn how to do this is, actually I taught this I don't know how many weeks ago. You're going to go 5 times 2 is 10, plus 5 times 3 is 15.
What?
Okay? That's how you're going to do it. Okay, so A times B plus A times C. Okay? Will I get the same answer?
Yeah.
10 plus 15 is
This is really confusing.
25.
Can we do the other way? Just
Whoa, whoa,
No.
whoa, whoa.
no, you can't do it.
No, you can't because the problem won't allow you. You'll see what I mean in just a minute.
No, you just won't.
This is
Okay? So what this means times, right?
Yeah.
Okay, when a number is next to this, you're going to go, I want to times A by the first thing in the parentheses, plus, and then I'm going to times the A times the second thing in the parentheses.
Yeah, but how would you know that A is 5?
Well, don't worry about that. I just put those numbers in. Okay, so let's do a problem that you're going to see. Okay, yes, Izzy?
When do you know they want you to do that?
You'll see. You'll understand right now. Okay? 2x minus 3. Okay? They're wanting you to simplify this. That doesn't mean find out what x is. That just means to simplify. So what you're going to do is you're going to go, I'm going to go and make this a plus negative. Everybody remember how we do that? Okay, so now I'm going to go 2 times x, which makes 2x, plus 2 times negative 3, which is negative 6. My final answer for this problem is 2x plus a negative 6. That's just simplifying it. They didn't ever tell us what x is for us to try to determine everything.
My dad, when we're grading math, he counts it wrong if it's like something plus a negative number.
No.
My dad doesn't like that way either. He's like, that's not how you do
Yeah,
it. I'm
he
like,
always,
yes, it is.
he always makes it like something minus.
That's the way Saxon teaches it. I agree with it. It's very, very helpful.
My
Okay?
dad's always making me write an equation.
Okay, everybody ready? Let's do B together on this example 2. Okay, guys, shh. Listen, I cannot continue if you're talking. If you would like to learn this, I would like to teach you. So you should not be talking. You should be listening. I should be the only one talking at this point. Thank you. Okay, so now this next one's going to go negative 2x plus 3. Okay, somebody tell me what to do. Okay, Elisha.
I guess you could minus 2 times.
Negative 2.
Yeah, but negative 2 times x.
Negative 2 times x.
Which is
2 times x.
And then negative 2
Plus
plus 3.
negative 2 times.
Times 3.
That's okay. So negative 2 times 3 is
Negative 6.
6. Very good. Okay, so your final answer is negative 2x plus negative 6.
Can you do just 6x because they're both negative?
What are you talking about?
Never mind.
No, you can't because this doesn't have an x. That's be collecting the like terms, and these are not like. This is just a number, and this is the number x. This would be like elephants and giraffes. Okay? All right, now let's do the next one. Yes.
Adds up.
That like what it's gonna be every time that they like never want us to give a final answer. Is it always gonna be 2?
That's how it's always going to be. Your answer.
Did we already do this?
Okay, this is another one. Ready? I'm going to show you how to do this one. Negative 2 times x. It's negative 2x. I'm going to go in and make this a negative plus negative. All right? And then negative 2 times negative 3 We have the same, okay, very good. So it's going to be positive 6. Very good. And lastly, this is probably the hardest one. So pay attention.
Oh, I get it. Can I do it?
Okay, just a moment. What am I going to do with this minus? Make it a plus negative. All right. Now, when you multiply x times x,
It's x squared.
it becomes x squared. Okay? It's not 2x. That's if you're adding x's. Okay? Imagine if this said feet, and you're multiplying feet. It would be feet squared. Okay? But if you're adding feet, 5 feet plus 3 feet equals 8 feet. Okay? So we are multiplying here, therefore you have to multiply, and it would be squared. So x times x is x squared. Plus negative 3x.
Yes!
Everybody got it? That is lesson, actually let's do one more because it does. Otherwise you're not going to know how to do it, then you're going to go, wait a minute, Miss Potterworth didn't cover this in class. How am I supposed to do this? Okay?
And then we're gonna blame you.
Then you're going to blame me. Okay? Ready? Last one. X squared plus 2x plus, and then here comes the stuff we were doing, 3x minus 2. Okay,
So glad you made us do this.
so this is kind of combining 3 lessons that we've done in the last 2 weeks. Okay, so now, this, we're going to start there first. Does everybody understand why we're starting here first? Okay, so we're going to go 3 times x. I'm going to make this a plus negative. Okay, so this is going to become 3x plus, and then 3 times negative 2, negative 6. Okay, and I'm going to bring everything else down. Okay, everybody see how I did that? Now, okay, we have elephants, giraffe, lion. Everybody get that? Elephants, because we have an x squares here. Giraffes, because we just have x's. Giraffe, we just have x's. And then we just have a number lion. Everybody got it? So we're going to put this and this together, which make, we're adding 5x, and then we just bring everything else down. Is there anything else we can do? Are there any other like terms that need to be put
But
together?
don't you want to put the 5x last because it says that?
No.
It be last.
It doesn't matter how you do it. It's fine. You just need those 3 numbers, those 3 terms.
That's it?
Okay.
Okay? Can I put an x squared with an x? No. Okay, can I put a number with an x? No. So we have to leave the number alone, we have to leave the 5x alone, and then we have to leave the x squared. So this is the final answer. Very good. Lesson 96.